there, I'm Gazbot, and this is the Horror A4 Issue 2. What is the Horror A4? Well, the Horror A4 is a kaiju comic, a giant monster comic that I have created. I've written and done the art, had a little help with the lettering, but other than that, it's all me. And I already completed issue 1, ran a Kickstarter for it last year. Quite successful. Thank you to everyone who participated in that, everyone who, donated, shared, etc. Now, enough about issue 1. This is about issue 2. Issue 2 is the continuation. It's a 5-issue limited series all about the giant monster, the Horror A4. So what is the Horror A4? Well, the Horror A4 is an independent kaiju comic, meaning I own it, I'm self-publishing it, and it's about a kaiju, a giant monster that is called the Horror A4. That's the title of the book as well, but it's also about the people in that world dealing with the fact that a monster has shown up, which they haven't seen anything like it in 100 years. And so now that one has come back, named the Horror A4, the world and the people in it are trying to deal with it the best they can, from the military to civilians to a character named Boots, who is more or less our main protagonist in this series. That's her right there, munching on a stolen candy bar. And as you can tell, we have a colored cover, a colored back, and then grayscale interiors. This is issue 1, but just to give you an idea of the type of thing that will be in issue 2. So who am I? Well, I'm Gazbot, aka Gaz Gretzky. I'm online. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all those places. I've been a professional artist for at least 15 years. I'm an illustrator, I'm an animator, I've done everything. I've worked for MTV, I've worked for Nickelodeon, I've worked for myself a lot, mostly recently. I do client work, I do commissions of comic book style stuff, I do t-shirts for Little League baseball teams. I'm a working illustrator artist, but lately I've been taking less work so I can focus on my comic, The Horror A4, and I've just finally finished issue 2. The only risk is that it's gonna be a while before the next issue. The art for this is done completely. It's ready to go. You're just paying for printing, shipping, and whatever else comes along. So I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. I do a lot of shows. I'm very familiar with all the printing process. The art is done. And then if we go over the goal, I have a few other things. First up, I'm gonna make another sticker. If we get high enough, I'll make a new button design, never before seen, and that will also be included with anyone who has a physical reward. I have rewards from $1 all the way up to $500, which is nuts. But I wanted to make as much variety as possible. I basically based it on what I did last time and tried to make it a little better for everybody. So the other thing is, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them my way. If you have any suggestions of rewards you wish that we had, or tiers that you wish you had, or wondering why we don't, feel free to let me know, because this is a dynamic thing and I can change as we go. It will be printed by Kablam, which I did once before for the last issue. I'm also introducing this time for the first time variant covers. I have 3 different variant covers that we hit certain tiers. One is line art, just no color, just the ink line art, which I did, which actually there's a lot of detail in here that gets obscured by the color in the cover. I'll show you the cover for issue 2 now right here. And as you can see, there's a lot of smoke and fire and things like that, so I'm going to do a variant cover if we reach that tier of just the line work. I'm also going to do a sketch cover blank variant that can be drawn on, again, if we reach that goal. And some of these are completely exclusive to Kickstarter or limited to a certain number, so again, if you're a collector, if this is something you think you're going to want, the only way you're going to get it for the most part is through the Kickstarter. Speaking of which, we're going to have an exclusive print, just like last time, which is the cover of the second issue, vanilla, clean, however you want to describe it. No logo, no text, just the art, and it will look like this. Likely they'll have a little bit of white border around it as prints go, but you get the idea. The third kind of variant cover we're going to have, if we get to that point, is all new art with a Japanese logo made of kana that I will create. Another exciting Kickstarter we have is, if I get enough money, I will hire a hired gun to a well-respected and known kaiju artist to do a pinup. Essentially, there's a few people I have in mind that if we reach enough money, I will hire them to do a pinup of the Horror A4 that will, depending on how it works out, either go in the book, which you will then get, or I will make a small print of it. The final thing, which is the crazy, this is if we get double what we got last time, and I don't think we will, but just in case, I will do something I did last time, which I swore I wouldn't do again, which is a dramatic reading of the issue. I made that that's not the $5,000 stretch goal. That's the absolute tippy top. I don't think we'll get there. We'd have to double what we did last time, but if we do, I'll make that same video for issue 2, but more importantly, I will create a game token of the Horror A4 monster in a style similar to King of Tokyo, so that you can use it just as a little, doodad on your desk, or if you play that sort of game, you can actually use it in the game. It would be cardboard and nice finish and everything. But again, That's only if we hit the highest tier. So there's a lot of fun stuff in the lower tiers, middle tiers, whatever. Similar with pledges, you know, different rewards here and there. And like with that, I put a crazy reward at the end of that just to keep it wide open. And if you can't donate a lot, you can give me $1. If you can't give me $1, just like and share. Tell a friend that you think might like it. That's fine too. I'll take any support I get. You know, this is about money, but it's not about money. It's more about getting the book out there, getting the story out there, keeping momentum going both in the world and for myself to keep working on it. So while money is nice, money unlocks all these fun little exciting things. Money lets me put the book out. Money, you know, makes the world go around. It also isn't my primary goal here. So yeah. The last thing I want to mention is there is a tier available right now, the Black Friday tier. It'll run until Cyber Monday. It is basically the normal full package where you get a copy of the comic physically, you get the print, you get the pin. That normally goes for $25. It's going to be only $20. Plus, you get a digital copy of issue 1 and 2. So you're getting 2 free digital comics and $5 less. That's only for Black Friday. We're limited to that to just 10 people. So it's going for, you know, Black Friday to Cyber Monday. That's it, 10 people, whoever gets it. And other than that, like I said, there's a lot of good things to check out. I'll be doing video updates, I'll be putting other things up, and you can check me out on YouTube, anywhere else. I do updates all the time about all kinds of art and my stupid toys and cats and life and everything else. But anyway, I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you taking a look. If you decide it's not for you, no hard feelings. If you don't have the cash, but you want to share it, great, thank you. Anything you can give, I appreciate. If you can't give, no hard feelings. That's the way. If I was a cookie, I'd crumble. But yeah, so Kickstarter, Horror 4, issue 2. So thank you.